Thank you. So I went to the dermatologist recently for a skin cancer check. I'm fine. And when he was done, he told me about all the other things he could do to help me. Like he said, he can get rid of the bags under my eyes. He said he could fix the blood vessels in my nose. And I was like, whoa, buddy, I just want to know if I have skin cancer, not if I need therapy. Because that's an obvious yes. So I actually am a psychologist, and because I'm a psychologist, I get a lot of mail for workshops and seminars. I got one on hoarding behavior, hoarding. I threw that in a pile with the others I'm saving. I also got one on obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. Can't stop thinking about that one. And I used to work with kids, and when I did, I had this strict rule that I would never work with a child who was taller than me. So as soon as they got to kindergarten, they were on their own. I joke about being short, but I'm actually very tall. Yeah? Pretty tall for a Jew. Knowing this crowd, some of you saw that coming. Especially in these lights, right? I mean, I've got this big Jewish nose. I talk in this sing-songy voice. I talk as if everything's a question. And that used to drive my teachers nuts when I was younger. They'd say, Eric, are you asking me or are you telling me? And I'd say, I'm telling you? They didn't get me. You know who else didn't get me? I live in Texas. I'm from Austin. And I did a show in this hick town right outside of Austin. Maybe it was called Villa Park. I don't know. I'm kidding. They didn't get me, so I had to educate them. I said, I'm Jewish, like Fiddler on the Roof? Nothing. So I had to go deeper. I said, I'm Jewish like the Holocaust? And the crowd went wild. Zach was there, I think. A little bit scary. But in truth, that night, my set that night I don't think was all that good. My set that night was kind of like my sex life, in that it lasted maybe 10 minutes. I got no reaction from everyone watching, and I left with just enough money for gas. Just like my sex life. Yeah, scary. Speaking of sex life, my wife and I are trying something new in the bedroom. Not wallpaper, role play. But I don't think it's working. That wasn't really the joke. But the role play isn't working. And I think it's because we're playing the same roles, right? I always play a patient. She plays a doctor who never takes my insurance. Cigna? No? One night she did take that WIC, right? Women, Infants, and Children. The only thing I got from her that night was a hunk of government cheese and some food stamps. Not what I was expecting. We also did a strip club routine once, yeah, right? The strip club, what I mean is I stripped and she clubbed me. Not what I was expecting. So my wife's a few years older than me, and sometimes people say, oh, Eric, you got a cougar at home, a cougar in the bedroom. I don't want to hear about a cougar in the bedroom. I get nervous when I have squirrels in the backyard. And in truth, I get nervous about a lot of things. A lot of things scare me. Lately, you know what scares me the most? I hope you're not here. Women who work in Home Depot. They are tough. Yeah, I went in to get paint, and the woman who helped me was so tough, I bought the paint. And some brushes, and a garage door, and I don't even have a garage. She told me to buy it, so I did. Yeah. Oh boy. So did I tell you that I'm Jewish? I think so. So you know I have a lot of respect for Catholics. Any Catholics in the house? Yeah. I think you have it hard. I could never be Catholic. 2 reasons. First of all, you have communion. And if I understand that correctly, I'm supposed to confess my deepest, darkest sins to a man who wears a long, flowy robe and who hangs out in dimly lit closets? I don't think I'm the one who needs to confess. But worst of all would be sitting in church looking at Jesus on the cross. That would make me very sad. So sad that his abs are way more developed than mine. How is that not caught on his latest exercise craze? Right, I can see it now. I lost 75% of my body just hanging on the cross. Results not typical and may vary. And you know what I'd call it? Wait for it. CrossFit. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Eric Steve.